Alrighty, good morning, chat. Happy Friday. Oh, ads are just gonna run on their own because I took so long to actually start the stream. Omega lol. Alright, as ads go, let's do a round of connections. Fun. Las Vegas, Strip, Amy, Adams, Tom Cruise, Washington, Private Ryan's, Chris Wallets. Okay. Can I just close this? Like, I know a lot of these guys are actors, but I have no idea what they play in. Like, well, there's so many names. Las Vegas, Strip, Amy, Adams, Tom Cruise, Washington, Private Ryan's, Christopher Wallace, John Malkovich, Stud, Jeffrey Rush, Ford, Omaha, Grant, Draw, Chevy Chase. I'm not good with people. This is a car. This is a car. Think. Chevy Chase? Maybe it's a name too. Cruise Control. Is Omaha a type of car? I think Omaha is the type of car as well. Grant, Stud, Jeffrey Rush, Washington, Private Wiles, Adams, Amy, Rip, Las Vegas. I'm gonna go Cruise just because it's like, okay, not even close. Draw. Las Vegas poker, strip poker. Grant poker, stud poker. I should just close this now and save the absolute embarrassment because I have no thoughts with any of these people. Like, these are all people in movies. One away. I know Private Ryan is a actor in a movie, but I don't think that's the actual actor's name. Where these are like actors' names, I'm pretty sure. Like, the funny thing is I'm pretty sure these are all actors, and if I'm one away, I have no idea like what the last one is because they should all be actors. So that means it's like actors in a specific movie, which I'll have no idea about because it's like, I know Tom Cruise, I think he's in Mission Impossible, but I don't know. I don't like, I've heard these names before. I don't know who they are. No clue who they are. What about cities? Las Vegas is a city, Washington, DC is a city, but it doesn't say DC. Maybe there's just a city called Washington. I know there's a state. Omaha Beach. Isn't that where? That's where D-Day was, no? I mean, I still don't know. I don't know what else would be here. Omaha Missile. I feel like I'm just making shit up now. Hands are still going. Ford. Ford F-150. I'm bored. I have no idea. I don't care. US presidents. Okay, that would make sense. Actors' last name who are also verbs. Hands of poker, or kinds of poker. Hey! I had one idea. I just didn't know draw poker. Actually, apparently I got one of the poker types wrong. Las Vegas poker, draw poker, Omaha poker, strip poker, stud poker. Is it bad that the only type of poker that I know of these four is strip poker? And it's just regular poker, but you just strip? I feel like that says a lot. Proper names of runs in the 90s movie titles. Amy, John Malkovich, Las Vegas. Okay, so literally the only one that I had a chance of getting was probably US presidents, but I was thinking more state for this. And then like I technically was one away with this, but I didn't know the reasoning behind it, so I don't think I ever would have gotten it. Yeah. As soon as all the names showed up, it was GG. Understandable. I mean, depending on what speedrun you do determines what farm you pick, but for the most part, the forest farm is just the best farm in the game, and it's not even close. There's almost no reason to ever pick anything but the forest farm unless if you're doing a very specific category that needs a different farm. Okay, I am warming up. That was really bad mouse movement. Did anybody see the new fresh concerned ape drama? Quote unquote drama. I love the internet sometimes. It's so fucking funny. Holy. Haven't heard. I didn't even realize he did this because I don't play the game, but I think it's Infinite Nikki or whatever. He allowed a collab where like they just put like I think a Junimo or whatever in their game, and then people got mad because I think it's a gacha game, right? So it's just like, oh man, CA is making so much money off of this, obviously. Gotcha, you know. And then he put out a tweet saying he never makes any money off of collabs. He just does it because he thinks it'd be fun for the community or whatever to, like, you know, have Stardew stuff in other games. Yada, yada, yada. And then, okay. That's like the first half, by the way. It's just like people being like, oh man, you're so greedy. It's like calling CA greedy is hilarious, by the way. But it's just like, come on. The fact that he had to make that statement in the first place is crazy. But the second part is, you know how whenever CA tweets anything, the games journalists go crazy, fiending for it. So then the games journalists started clickbaiting the fact, over exaggerating the fact of this like quote unquote scandal. And then CA, I think today, posted another Twitter thing saying, I wish game journalists didn't take everything I say and blow it out of proportions. Like, can I just make a tweet and not have it, like, not have 17 million documents about it? He fucking called them out. Like, holy, my goat. And people wonder why he doesn't tweet often. He never tweeted a lot in the first place, which is fair, but I feel like ever since mobile basically demanding the 1 point, was it 3 or 4? No, it was the 1.5. I'm thinking multiplayer, but that's just because phone doesn't have multiplayer. Because of the mobile demand of 1.5 for so long, like, he just stopped tweeting as a whole and only does it on, like, announcements that he basically has to make. It's like, I don't blame him. Back during that, like, day, like, why would you want to tweet when literally 90% of your replies is, when is there any news on the 1.5 mobile update? When is the 1.5 mobile update? 1.5 mobile update when? It's just like, you literally can't tweet anything about anything other than the 1.5 mobile update, otherwise you'll get crucified. And that's basically what happened. It was so bad at the time. Like when the 1.5 mobile update was still in development, it was when the Stardew Valley Cup was hosted, and Z literally had to outright ban the phrase 1.5 in his chat because 90% of the questions in his chat was, when is the 1.5 mobile update? Just because CA was on the screen. Like, it was that bad. So it's just like, I don't really blame him for not wanting to totally interact with our community. I know we are a very good community compared to a majority of communities out there, but we still have a lot of bad apples. But that's just how it is when you have a game this large. What are the bad communities? Literally just name any competitive online game. Not very hard. Hell, it doesn't even need to be competitive online. I would argue Undertale has a really shit community as well. I think it's just all communities. Doesn't really matter. How it is. We're at 9. I'm just gonna go to the bottom. Pace is fine. They will continue what CA is doing. And that is fine. Being a part of the league community for as long as I have, I will honestly say the league community gets a much worse rep than it actually is. I'm not saying it isn't bad, but there are plenty of other very toxic other communities. To be real, like it's very just a subset of league players in terms of a specific rank, basically elo in the game is where it's actually toxic. But I have really only played ARAMs for the past 3 or 4 years on League, and generally the most toxic anybody gets on those types of games is saying GG easy at the end. I can count on the number of times like I can actually say somebody is intentionally griefing the game in the last like 2 or 3 years of me playing League. Or like actually like, you know, saying abhorrent stuff. Where if you just boot up a game of CS, you're probably going to hear words that you don't ever want to hear within 2 or 3 games. It's kind of just, you know, I'm not saying it's a good community because there are people who do that, but I'm just saying it's very much overblown, and it's a very select rank that has the issue in League. And of course, it's the rank where the people have the largest egos because they're better than the average player. And they think they're just all that because they're better than the average player. It's like the tier below being like really good at the game, but a tier above, you know, being average at the game. Iron League has a better reputation. I also feel like Modern League was kind of blowing up during the time where like the internet was much more, you know, free is like the wrong word, but you know, they're like Call of Duty lobbies where it was just normalized back then, but it was like being unnormalized during then, so you had the mixture of the people who weren't doing it and the people who were still doing it that were clashing, which is why it had such a bad rep. And now it's like much less just everything. This combo is like really sus at the moment. So also, I thought this pace was actually like okay, but I don't know, these last few floors have been ass, haven't they? I digress. Literally all stemmed from CA making like 2 tweets in the past 2 days. I wonder if I go through the tweets, if I'll find under, is there any news about Haunted Chocolatier? I feel like that's the new thing that's going to be under CA tweets. That's 250, technically 50 more than that. Berry bomb. I technically don't really need the copper very much. Yo. I wonder if I'm supposed to keep bat wings in this situation, or if I get a few pieces of iron ore from rocks to keep the iron ore instead. I just get the ladder so I don't have to eat. See a ladder over there. I think we're just getting screwed. 8:30, whatever. Don't really care, I guess. Keck. I mean, the run has money, but the pace isn't good. Good luck day on the 7th. That means we should be fine on food. The issue will be money. I don't know why you're apologizing about being late. You showing up at all is just fine, or just good. I don't want to say fine. I say fine a lot. Showing up is fantastic for me, no matter if it's late, early, whatever. Showing up is appreciated. Not like you're arriving late to class. That said, everything that I said previously will be on the next exam, so you might want to study up. Boop, boop, boop. Good luck day, by the way. No, I gotta do an essay about why games journalists take what CA says as gospel. Say already, yeah. I mean, they started for V. V's in school already. Or V in classes. It's probably just a reset, but I'll just continue it for warm-up at this point. Get some Mind State 2 practice. Who knows? Maybe Iron just is unholy good. For God knows what reason. It's just always a shame when it takes literally your entire energy bar to go 5 floors. Not even a Jade on this day. It's already 18 minutes and I just got down to floor 40. Okay. Let's just stop trolling and reset the run and say that was good enough practice. No daffodil. I'm not very centered in my camera. Kinda annoying me. I'm not supposed to be entirely centered because I'm trying to show off the thing there, but at the same time, like it feels really off. I hate when forges this spread out. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I feel like it's a grief to not pick up the leaks, but at the same time, I'm just like 740 going into the mines here, essentially. Yes, Snake Eyes Copper. I mean, theoretically, it's not worth it because if you have a good mines run, you just don't need parsnips. Or you don't need extra forge, I should say. In an actual practical run, yeah, you pick them up. Hopefully we don't have a monster floor between this floor and floor 9. Those barrels were pretty bad. Maybe I can just get a... +1 crit chance. Could actually be pretty useful against the ghost. Perkins, thank you for the 10 months. It's greatly appreciated. I hope your day goes better from the start that you had to go through.
10 months SSS.
Got in the club anyway, so it's fine. What even does +1 crit chance on the club make the odds of the club critting? Is that enough for it to matter? Is it like just 1% more? I did want it like kind of the top left corner for it to be a club. I'll take 200 gold or 100 gold. Oh, I should probably just eat this. Money. The only issue with the club is the smash attack can't crit unless if you have a specific statue blessing from the Statue of Blessings. The crit chance will only apply on the primary swing, which I do utilize, but obviously not as much. Curious what the actual crit odd change would be. Surely it's up here. Magical Shadow Hunter, thank you for the full year of Prime. Welcome to the official Sturgeon Squad. Enjoy your emotes and Bonjour. It is greatly appreciated. 2 to 4.
Hello.
And innate enchants work really weirdly, so I don't know if that's entirely true, but I also don't know where you're reading your sources from, so I just don't know if the wiki is right or if the wiki clearly specifies innate enchants with it and not just a aquamarine enchant. Interesting. No crits yet, though. I guess if it's only increasing it by like 2%, you're just not going to see it often, still. That makes sense. What am I missing? I am missing a topaz, technically. Not the self. I really can't afford to drop Bugsmeat this run. I have 2 geodes, and the only 2 geodes I've gotten were from the one barrel on floor 12. Need some extra cash, I guess. I feel like I should probably attempt to pick up. Fuck. I have to pick up this other topaz, or it's just a waste to do all that. This is so wasteful. That's such a blunder on my end. I realistically, as soon as I got the crab and the ladder, I should have just left. Take the crab, leave. I'm literally only getting 60 extra gold for what I did, for how long it took me. Like, who gives a shit about 60 gold? All this for a single cave carrot. I guess I got 100 gold of geodes. I should walk this way purely for the chance that this gives me another cave carrot. Give me 100 gold. Perkins, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Your zoom limit is based off your monitor's resolution. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know what I don't know how the zoom limit would work on consoles, because you generally play on a TV, so it actually might be more fixated on console. But on PC, your zoom limit is based off of your screen res. May as well link. Extra 16 gold. Actually, I ended up with a decent amount of geodes. We literally had 2 going into like 24. And with 8 is actually not bad. Who I was complaining about last time. Last time I basically got to floor 40 by the 18-minute mark. Now I'm on floor 30 by basically the 13. That's the reason I complained. Our run was above average. Arrived and passed out before 8 p.m. is generally pretty good. Still need a good day 2. It's not an insane run, but it should be. It's on my PB's pace. It's like a 21-minute time. Because I haven't submitted it. I haven't submitted it, and there's a 2-month wait time, so even if I submitted today, it wouldn't be on there for about 2 months. So. Yeah, I generally don't submit a run unless if I'm happy with the run. Or until I'm done grinding for whatever session I'm in. So even if I got this run today, it literally would not be on speedrun.com for like 2 months. That's just how it is. I mean, to be fair, with how long it takes me to get different PBs, it's probably fine, but yeah. You can argue it's bad for logging world records, which it really is, but yeah. What's the aim for this day? 45 with 75 iron ore, enough money to pay for 32 strawberries, and 1 of each blue guy. Also a few bat wings. $39 coal as well. 35 iron, 115 copper. All random things. Money. Cool. Annoying. This is a waste. I'm fine on money. $37 should be enough, yeah. Money's gonna be a little annoying, but hopefully it should be fine. Actually, no, I gotta go left side. I'm looking at that, and I can already tell you right now I need to go left side. Literally just for, like, scraps. $380. That should help. Yeah, okay. Definitely had to go left side. The run would have been unplayable otherwise. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Enough. Oh, press that button. Hello. One. 2. Kind of sucks that my cauliflower spots are away from the strawberries, but what are you gonna do about it? A few rain days. Just a baby. He must protect. Awful. I have no idea where I dropped my sprinklers. I would like one of these stones to drop a piece of coal though. Unfortunate. Still playable, but a little annoying with how I have to do it. I'll just get the silver quality here. Yeah. Where's? I probably should have only given Demetrius a regular quality because money might be a bit tight, but This might be my downfall. I kind of got rolled on quality. Like, normally I'm supposed to have quite a few more quality strawberries, but... it's fine. Yeah. Still wouldn't have had enough anyways. I think it's actually okay here. Yeah, I put one away. I definitely should have done a basic quality backpack. Okay, well. Unfortunate. Like, XP would have been tight because I'm down XP on strawberries and then I'm down 10 wheat XP. So 80 plus whatever. Yeah, I probably don't have enough XP anyways. I think if I played that one run properly, it would have been fine, but a little bit of an issue. I mean, I forgot the backpack, so walking back literally loses me like 40 seconds, so I'm just killing the run because of that. But I mean, yeah, you could do mixed seeds. It still doesn't fix the XP problem because the odds of you getting enough wheat from the mixed seeds are too low. Because if it's not wheat, I'm not harvesting it. I'm most likely not harvesting it due to the fact that I rely on rain for the wheat. I think the second least amount of rain days needed would be 6 for the hot pepper. Obviously can happen, but I'm not gonna bet on it. The main issue was me forgetting to buy the backpack for God knows what reason. Money was poor. There was a pretty high chance that that run wouldn't have enough XP to get level 10 farming by the end of it, so. May as well snip the bud before it blooms. Or doesn't bloom, I guess, in this case. I mean, the run, as I said, the run probably would have been fine if I just kept a regular quality in the chest over the gold, because I'm pretty sure the gold's like, what, an extra 40, 50 gold? So an extra 4 to 5 wheat, which would have made the XP issue basically non-existent. The ending, the real mistake was literally that, but at the same time, I forgot the backpack upgrade, so. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. Unfortunate. That's just kind of how those types of runs go. The issue with getting a fast mines is, generally speaking, the money is just bad. So unless if you get like a anomaly of the monster book or a diamond, you're generally pretty screwed on money. I do in fact need a horseradish, unfortunately. Oh. It is what it is. Book. Funny fishing book too. I prefer not to sell this, but 500 gold is 500 gold. From the slime up here. Slow pace so far. A lot of money. Slow pace on a run that doesn't have a lot of forge is a little annoying. That just means I'm using a lot of energy for rocks. Just not very good, but I don't know why I'm trying to hold on to this crab when I know for a fact I'm probably gonna get a cherry bomb. 1 p.m. floor 15. I already have more geodes than I did the entirety of the previous run. That's also counting both regular geodes and frozen geodes, by the way. I'm less than halfway through the floor count. The pace is a little slow, but we have so many goodies. We have fishing book, money's actually decent. Copper's like whatever. Have magnet ring. Look at this guy. Wish I could drop this cherry bomb for that type of bug's meat, but hard to justify. Pretty cool. Good thing I broke that double hit. I'll just place that there. I don't think it's the best placing cherry bomb, but I do really like to hold bug's meat. PM. 5 p.m. floor 29 isn't even that bad. I kill that guy late just to see if I can get a ladder. It's worth the little bit of time loss because it saves me so much time from walking. We got 2 cave carrots here. I don't think we get 3. And technically we got 3 if you count the barrel on the right, but... Alright, we actually have really good energy. It's just the pace is just a hair slow. Going the next 10 floors in like the 2 hours. Probably gonna be a little rough. Especially with a start like that. I do kind of need to go out of my way for copper. We're not awful on copper, but at the same time, I still need a decent bit more, so. A cherry bomb for this. Fine. good. That's good. Fine. I'm not gonna walk for that though. I don't think walking for that's worth it. 11. I broke the rocks up top. No ladder. Is that a ladder there? No, okay. Ooh. Not great. 39. Probably just getting distracted by too much. It's fine. Might be able to keep the fishing book. We'll see. Early owl. How much is fishing? 500. All the skill books are 500. I get the wooden club every time. Barrels are not seeded. They are... Oh wow, best luck day. Barrels are 100% consistent. And what I mean by that is if a barrel spawns on a specific tile on a specific day, I will be able, or the contents are always the same. And I have a lot of barrels memorized. So, for example, because it is spring 8th year 1, by the way, when I say specific day, I mean like specific day to the year. You're not going to get the same barrels as me on spring 8th of year 2 as I'm getting on spring 8th of year 1. Completely different barrels. Basically, I'm 41 here. If I get a, on day 8, these are frozen geodes every single time. The barrels to the left and right of the ladder will give you 2 frozen geodes on spring 8th year 1 on floor 41, as long as they spawn on the given spot. Obviously, I can't force them to spawn on a given spot without like rapidly resetting floor 41 over and over and over again, but yeah. Yeah. But if I guess that doesn't explain the consistency. Basically on floor 5 there's a wooden platform, and that wooden platform specifically on day 5 has a wooden club. So what I'll do is when I get to floor 5 for the first time, I check to see if the barrel pad has like a few barrels, and if it has a few barrels and it didn't spawn on the spot with the club on it, I will just go to the top or floor 0 and then go back down on floor 5, spamming the elevator until the barrel spawns on the one exact tile that I need it to spawn on, and then presto, I can brute force a club. Like the most playtime overall of everybody in the world? Hell no. I know I have friends who literally have more playtime than me. If you're talking about if it's my most played game ever, it's either this or League. I wouldn't actually be able to tell you which one has more game playtime. Yeah, League Chat definitely has more hours than me. Some people literally only play this game and play no other games. I play different games, especially in my off time compared to Stardew. I would like to pick that up, but I don't have inventory room for it. Like, if I'm not on stream, I'm not playing Stardew. Like, I only play Stardew on stream. I really like to pick that up. I just have to drop the leeks, I'm pretty sure. I dropped them earlier. I'm not even gonna bother eating them. Good on Cole. Not where I wanted to go. Because a lot of the games that I play off stream are really terrible stream games. And at the same time, yeah, I enjoy playing games not having to worry about streaming them. Yes, secretly into Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but like, trust me, you don't wanna see me playing Dungeon Defenders where I'm literally not paying attention to the game while watching YouTube videos on the side or whatever. YouTube videos or other streams. Yeah, definitely. Jade. Iron needs to cook a bit. Play Dungeon Defenders. There's not very many Dungeon Defenders streams. I'm generally either watching a TFT stream or I'm watching currently I am either watching a TFT stream, a competitive Mario Kart stream, or a DK Bonanza speedrun stream. It's one of the three is my current watches. Basically any pro player. Eli, Soju, Press Event, Box, whoever's live. Doesn't really matter. Card. I don't own a Switch 2, and I don't really plan on buying one because I don't think it's worth the money currently. Two Batwings sucks, but what can you do about it? Apparently. I know, I can't really complain because last run had a shit ton of rain, but can this rain happen after the 13th, please and thank you? don't know what I'm doing with this owl. I can't place it. I guess I can place it in my house, but you can't place it on your balcony anymore. You moved the entire fucking house. Oh, I need a leak still. Holy shit. I can place it at the... I don't think we're gonna get a rain day. After getting like 5 or 6 rain days last run and getting like 3 rain days before the 13th, I do not think we're getting a rain day this run. I would honestly be happy with just a rain day. Really, the game's just waiting to rain for the last like 3 days here for me. Had to take like a short break, and then like a week later it gives me 3 rain days. Bada boom. 2 rain days, I mean, not 3. 3 is too greedy. One rain day, I meant. Hey, one rain day. Whee! We're gonna lose about 30 seconds here, though. It rained on the 27th. I didn't even need to put down the sprinklers. I already have a morale. Only having 2 bat wings kind of sucks, but 2 owls already sucks. Oh, apparently you were wrong. The spot behind the scarecrow was watered. I couldn't honestly tell if it was or not, but it just didn't matter if it was or not. Jay just posted or just tweeted again, Omega Lol. I love how CA, if he tweets once, he tweets like 3 or 4 times in a day because I already ripped off the band-aid of like having to interact with the fucking Stardew community. So he just continues to interact with us. But then he'll just go like months without tweeting. Actually, so fucking funny. No. Actually, he might have, because I can't see the ending of the message. Oh, he talked a bit about it? Okay, I read that as if you were asking, but if you did, that's cool. I have to read it. I'll need 8 bat wings, which kind of sucks. As much as I like the monsters giving me the ladders, I still need bats. I'm not walking up there for those 2. No bat wings. Okay. 10. Pretty good. I kill this guy, what do I even get? I don't need a club. I already have magnet ring. It would just be a glow ring. It isn't like 100% needed. That one. Almost there. Hits. $23, $7, $30. point. The Twitter community is like obviously awful, so I don't. One more reset, even if there's no iron. Okay, our stone count is kind of awful, but hopefully we can get away with it because I got 2 gold ore. So I need to buy 14 iron. I need 14 iron, 38 gold ore. The rest can go into coal. When we take world record back, literally like 3 weeks after it was taken. Or a month after it was taken. So I've had world record for literally like the last 2 to 3 months. 4, 8 coal. Had record basically the entire time. Because I haven't submitted it. And even if I submit it, it wouldn't be there for another 2 months. Because the boards are behind. Oh. It is volunteer work. I don't expect them to update the boards. Not like they get paid to do it. Not like I'm the only one submitting. Or would be the only one submitting. That said, I just haven't bothered submitting it because I don't like submitting runs until I'm done with like the grind. I don't like submitting multiple runs. And I haven't gotten a run I'm happy with, so. Why would I submit? My run literally loses 1.5 minutes in winter to a fucking crystal fruit. My run would have been 1.5 minutes faster if I just got a normal crystal fruit. Could I ever be happy with a run like that? That's what good luck. much debris. Boom. $88. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. A lot of forgeables today. No bubbles. Fine. Really hope I can fish up north today. Get some of the lake fish out of the way since I actually already have the ghost fish this run. Can actually potentially get a pretty good gold, but I need fishing to go well today then. I love 20-second ring times. Such roll. Sardine bait. How long do sardines stay for? I assume all day. Or are they like a 6 to 7? I feel like they're a 6 to 7 fish. Need a salmon. This is a salmon, isn't it? It kind of juked me at the start and made me think it was a catfish, but then it just died. That's fine. I was probably gonna need to catch an extra fish for XP anyways. It just sucks that it's not a perfect catch. Not a good start. 2 salmons and a piece of trash. Yikes. There are 5 fish available right now, and I need 3 of them. I'm actually just getting 20-second ring times. Or I missed a ring, but I don't think I did. Of course, you launched right at the end. XP is going to be really annoying now because I didn't get a perfect on that. I need like a catfish with a chest or a tiger trout with a chest to kind of make up for this XP currently. I'm really getting screwed on these ring times. Max weight. Lost a 50-50. This helps a little bit with XP though, since that was a perfect catch. Wow, this river fish has sucked. I need 3 of the 6 fish that are available. Or I need 4 of the 6 fish that are available, and I've only gotten 1 of them. It's another salmon. And I've gotten the salmon 3 times now. Salmon. Can I stop getting salmons, please? And also, please don't make me lose this 50-50 again. I need a walleye. Thank you. Catfish, tiger trout. Please be nice. I kind of at least need a turn in up north. to catch one or the other to get fishing level 2. Probably not going to be able to get a turn in. Our inventory is going to be a mess. No, not even fishing level 2 yet. Give me a quick, easy catfish, and I'll be on my way. Shit, plenty of time. Won't get any early fish done, but... Wow, even with bait, these ring times are atrocious. I think that was a max weight bait ring time. Mediocre fish. I got everything though, so I can't be that mad, but or that sad. As I was able to just walk right past the cat, but... One purple. I don't know where the second owl is. $88. I've done plenty of perfection runs on 1.6. They are much faster. I've done them in about 16 hours. That's not the only thing I need to turn in on this day. I'm not doing them anymore though. I've already gotten the time that I'm happy with, and I don't have any desire to do more perfection runs. I do have a VOD. I have a VOD channel. Eight. How tight money is. Not too tight. It's a joke. We're still on 1.6. We won't have 1.7 if we get 1.7 for a few years. At the earliest. Dave is going to finish Haunted Chocolatier before he does anything else with Stardew. And he said Haunted Chocolatier is probably going to take him another 2 to 3 years. So. Realistically, Stardew doesn't really need any more updates. It's in a perfect It's in honestly a perfect spot currently, in my opinion. They could literally never touch the game again. It would be considered one of the best games ever made, even years down the line. One 1.5 was already a great update, and 1.6 kind of just polished everything, in my opinion. Like, I would have been content without a 1.6 update in the first place. And then, because 1.5 was also just a really good update, but 1.6 really just polished and brought out a lot of smaller details of the game. There's only a few things that I think missed in the 1.6 update. And that's mainly just because of how they function. The only, like, major miss in the 1.6 update, I feel like, is the jellies. I think the jellies by far are the worst addition to 1.6, or to the game. They aren't fun to gather. They are only used for one crafting recipe, and they're really annoying when you're actually trying to get other fish. I like the fish smoker itself. I specifically hate the jellies. The fish smoker is a fantastic idea. Its crafting recipe just makes 0 sense, and the jellies are just super annoying. They're only used in the fish smoker, and you can eat them for food buffs, and the food buffs are kind of terrible. Even the +1 luck one is not very good, and it's the hardest one to get. The jellies from crab pots, yeah, it would be a bit better. Overall, I just think they were a pretty bad addition to the game. But that's really the only, like, thing I can say bad about the 1.6 update, realistically. A lot of the changes were pretty neutral, or some of them, at least to me, were pretty neutral. Some people like them more than others. But I think the jellies is only the, like, actual bad addition. Like, I'm pretty neutral about the mystery boxes. They're a fine addition. They don't really do anything wrong, but they're just not useful at all. It's like, I can't hate them because they don't do anything wrong other than, like, clog your inventory if you really want to be nitpicky like that, but I don't think it's bad. Goby, like, he added one fish. Cool, the Goby's cool. It's a unique spot that you have to catch it in. Okay. Doesn't really do anything else. Yeah, I mean, the hat's cool. I mean, any core is like always a good addition. Master room, I think, is amazing addition. I seem to be missing a particular fruit. One that generally costs me a lot of time if I don't get. Well, it's there. It's just in a really annoying spot. Don't move the coop. There's gonna be one in the backwoods now that I actually went out of my way to pick this up instead of trying to just YOLO one in the backwoods. Grass not dying over winter is just an annoying change for speedrunning, but I wouldn't say it's actually a bad change. You objectively think about it, it's not like CA's making the game for us specifically. He's happy to help us if we ask him if something is really annoying, but the grass change really, in all scheme of things, doesn't matter that much. This is probably the only run I'm gonna do today, even if it dies, because my wrist is actually starting to hurt. That looks all hoed. fuck is this? I should probably drink one of these. Yeah, might as well turn this on. Okay. I've already overused coffee. I'm just not gonna pop one here. Normally I would, but I don't think this run has cave carrots, but it has a morel. I'm down 2 purples though. A little annoying. Hopefully the purples will be fine later. Okay, I'm missing a lot. What? Oh, that's why. Good enough. That makes sense. Free reign's at least interesting, and I don't know. I think it's understandable that a statue like that is like as expensive as it is. It's an actual late game item. I don't know. I think the expensive crafting recipes is actually more entertaining than just it being easy to get, especially because you only need one of them. Like the golden clock. It's fine being 10 million gold because it's the golden clock. It's not like the statue is needed. I don't even use it in my perfection speedrun. It's just not worth it. It's the same with the Dwarf King statue, albeit the Dwarf King statue is significantly cheaper. 20 iridium bars is nothing. But that's kind of why I like the master room, because like none of the stuff in the master room is actually needed for the game. It's just a fun little like extra thing that was added that you can use. Gives veteran players a thing to actually play late game for. I'm actually totally fine with CA adding endgame stuff, because in my personal opinion, the endgame was literally the worst part of the game. I think like once you've done perfection and like whatnot, like I personally just don't enjoy playing on a farm just to play on a farm. Like if there's not a goal, I'm kind of just like whatever. I think the best part of the game is when you're completing the community center. Like, I mean, like early and mid game, essentially, for what my definition is. I like pre-community center, and I like basically as soon as you get to Ginger Island up until the nut room. I think after the nut room and once you're starting to grind for perfection, it gets a little annoying because some of the tasks are very redundant. But like Ginger Island is like the best part of the game, in my opinion. When you actually have a bunch of resources to do everything and you have like things that you can do. And then I just like early game because I'm a speedrunner, so. That's a decent run so far. Let it get through the rest of the RNG first. We're calling it the run. Still need to do tuna, entirety of lake fish, animals. Still need to get sea urchin. Male RNG. There's a tree growing up right there. How do I feel about a tree growing up right there? I guess it doesn't really matter how I feel about a tree growing up right there. I don't really get a choice right now. No. All right, Mr. Tuna, or Mrs. Can we be nice today? Yesterday's tuna was not fun. Don't even need to be first try, it's just not unreasonable. Is all I ask. That's helpful. Tuna. Boom. 5, 2, 5, 2, 75, rice. Okay. Boom. Probably be even with PB after this. What the fuck? Why is there a tree there? How disrespectful. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna lose more time. At least it wasn't the fairy night event when I was still zooming in. Remember winning? Ask me again after Lakefish. Because I am most likely going to lose about a minute to a minute and a half on this split. Actually would have saved time on that split if I'm pretty sure one of my pathing got struck by lightning. So a tree grew there. That's why I wanted it. We already have ghost fish this run. So we just need the 5 lake fish.
As per usual,
Classic
my
Twitch.
resub isn't showing. Lol.
Hi, Cuddle Cats. Thank you for the... That is another chub. Thank you for the 10 months. It's greatly appreciated. I hope your day is going well. I miss a ring. I'm losing this 100%. Yeah, it was a unfortunate opening. Okay. The first one was more catchable. That second one was just putting salt on the wound. Third time's the charm. Holy fuck. Like, I want to just blame the sturgeons, but I feel like they aren't that bad. But I feel like there was nothing I could do for all 3 of those. Not even like I wasn't locked in there. Like, holy shit. What were those? It's fine. If I get another sturgeon on the line before a largemouth, like, technically not losing time. Holy. The sturgeons are psychos today. That is a bullhead. I went too far down there. Oh, that was my fault. Like, the first 3 I can say, like, were, like, extremely difficult. That one was my fault. Apparently I need to practice sturgeons. Especially now that I finally got a largemouth. 4 sturgeons missed today. That is not good. I could have been done with this day right now. And now I'm just betting on the game to actually just be nice to me and give me one more shot in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, we're already going to be red, even if I caught a sturgeon and left with the largemouth, I was going to be red today, but now it's kind of bad. How is that not in? I mean, like, this runs over now. Like, it just couldn't pick a direction. I mean, like, I'm floating it, though, so it's like, the last 2 sturgeons were catchable and completely my fault. But it's like, I'm just floating that because it just won't stop moving. The last 2 were definitely catchable. I don't think the first 3 were actually, like, realistically catchable. It's fine. The run doesn't matter. The reason the run doesn't matter is because you know that there's not a sea urchin on the beach anyways. This is still going on, by the way. You know, I would have caught this if I wasn't just trying to avoid catching the chest, which I ended up catching anyways. Criminal. Riveting action. Yeah, Rome was dead anyways. Lol. Didn't matter. Didn't matter that I trolled Sturgeon. Unlucky, not really. I love getting no sea urchin 2 runs in a row. I'm not gonna do another one. My wrist is actually hurting today, so I don't really want to push it. Good attempt. Unfortunate Sturgeon. Apparently I need to practice it, but whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna push it. I do appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys joining the stream. And I'm gonna call it though. Sorry for the bit of a shorter stream, but it'd be like that. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna peace. So I do appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys joining the stream, appreciate the support. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing more runs and hopefully not get screwed by the Sturgeon again. I guess it was kind of my fault, but whatever. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.